Hey, welcome to the tempered glass railing video. Timer started. I just wanted to share something with you. I'm working on a project right here. Here's the house, top left-hand corner. And we're going to turn it into this right here. See how much bigger that deck is? Anyway, I got a tempered glass railing. Now this railing right here is right out of the box. It's a railing, and you can get it's a panel railing. Just so you know, it's a railing. It's defined as a railing, and if you go to rail stylist panels, and so if you go down to select your panels, where are they? Panels. It's a glass panel, and you have a whatever you can pick up. Yeah, here it is, right here, glass panel. And I picked this. I guess you can pick this panel or this panel. A bunch of different panels you can pick. But my particular situation is very specific. Pacific. Well, in fact, this is sort of what I made. I actually made this right here. I didn't make this one, but I made one very similar to it. Why didn't I make this one? I forgot why. I probably could have used this one. I suppose I didn't use this one, and I made my own because my length was very specific. Very specific. I might have to think about this for a second. Because if I want to, see, look at this railing. Look at the space. Look, the spaces between the gaps between the glass. It's pre-prescribed or something like that because of the symbol itself, the molding symbol itself. Can I change the spacing of these spaces right here? I don't think so. Well, maybe I can. Let me see. Let me think. I got to think about this. Panels, Newells and balusters, rail style, rails. I don't think I could. Newell. Oh, spacing. In fact, I got them 1,200 inches on center. Suppose I make them 60 inches on center. What do I get? Nothing. Oh, I don't know. What's that? Was there any change there? I'm a little confused about this, to be quite frank with you. 48 inches on center. But see, they're 0 inches. I'm going to make them 2 inches just so we can see them. Oh, there they are. But see, but those are Newells, and I don't want Newells. I don't want Newells. You get what I'm saying? I don't want Newells. If I come over here to Newells and I make the spacing, how about 96 inches on center? This thing, by the way, is 7 times 4 is 28 feet long. It's 28 feet long. So 8 foot on center. Let's see what happens now with the Newells. Yeah, see, I'm getting the Newells, but the gap between the glass is the same. So I had to make my own symbol. I had to make my own symbol. And I'm going to show you what I did on that. How do I do this? If I go to my, pull over my, I made the symbol. It's simple. It's right in here. It's I don't know. It's a what's it called? Rail glass molding Cervantes. That's what it is. Yeah. And so I made that. Oh, this is interesting. Now this is the symbol. Look, I made it the first time, but I made it wrong because look at this right here. Yeah. When I made the symbol, I was looking at it wrong. Look at this. It's the same pieces, but I turn it into a molding differently. You see this? Now that's what I really want. This is how I made it the first time, and I did it bad. Not good. So how do I do that? Control open. Let me see if I can do this. File open recent. Freaking A, man. Open recent right here. Template railing glass. There it is right there. So I open up this template plan, and it's somewhere. Here it is. Yeah. Okay, and now if I look at this thing, that's what I made that, okay? I made that. And now this is the important part to learn. These are all piece solids, okay? 1, 2, 3. 3 piece solids, and they're different materials. In fact, if I want the top rail and the bottom rail to have different materials, I think I should make them out of different materials in the beginning, I think. So I know I know that this my piece of railing right here, the as-built conditions, it's about 7 foot 8 inches long. This is the key. The one out of the box is 4 foot long. The one that's actually out of the side is 7 foot 8 inches long. So to get the gaps in the right place, I had to make my own symbol. So this is what I made. And so now if you go to the tool symbol, make a symbol out of it, convert to symbol, you have to make it a molding. If you make it a molding, then it'll attach to your molding. Okay, here it is. Now here's the question. Do you turn it into a symbol when it's looking like that, or like when it's looking like this? This is the way I did it the first time, and that's how I got that really funny stuff, right? If you come over to here and look at this, see these things? That's what I got. If I come back over here and rotate it like this, that's what I get. Now, why is that happening? Because I think you got to figure out where the origin is, and the origin, I think, when you're dealing with a symbol that's going to be attached to a molding, I guess it's you figure it out. This is the fate. Back, bottom, center is the origin. There's the origin back there. If I rotate it around like this, the origin is back, bottom. It's way here at this back of this railing. It's way at the back of this railing, and that's not what I want. That's why I got this funny thing over here. So anyway, that's just a tip. But most of you guys know this. So anyway, so this is what I did. I made this thing, and I turned it into a molding. Okay. Now this is sort of, don't say it. Now I'm going to use this, right? So I go WA to make a line, and I make the line about the length of that right there, and I'm going to turn that into a molding. Turn that into a molding, and now I'm going to go attach a molding to it. Go to user catalog. Railing, that's the one I want. I don't want this one. I want this one. And I attach it to it. Okay. Now let's take a look at this. Let's take a look at what I've got. I don't know, can you see this? HV. Yeah. Now see, I've got 3 and little panels on either end. I got little panels on either end, and that's not what I want. I mean, what is this? As built backup. I don't need that, and I don't need. I'm getting rid of something. I don't need that. I'll save it. So here's the key. This is what I'm getting at. How do you make this so it's just the right length? That's what I'm getting at. How do I make that just the right length? Control W. Well, this is what I did. I don't know what I did. I'll show you what I did. I manipulated this. Now, if I stretch this out a little bit, see, I still got 3 panels, but I want 4. Now I got 4 plus a little bit, right? So I gotta get this length just the right length, and I forgot what length. I just, by trial and error, I eventually got it to not quite right. So I got 3.5 panels again. So let me see if I can do this. Selected line. I think it's 368. Let's see what that gives me. Perfect. I got it. You see, you got to get that line just the right length. Now, so what did I use here? Did I actually use the molding for this thing? I don't know what I used. Shit, I don't know what I used. Is that simple? That's a fixture. 4. Cancel. Maybe I messed it up. Oh, there it is, right there. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Obviously I messed it up. Escape. So now I'm gonna show you how I'm gonna make it right there, and something else. Yeah, I got you. I got you. I know why this is wrong. Um, I'll pull this aside. Timer up. Okay, this is my point right there. I didn't use, that's not a railing anymore. I turn it into a symbol. So what I'm getting at is once I get this thing, Control C, Control New, put it in a new plan, Control V, stick it right there, do an H view of it right there. See, now once I had that at the right length, it's a molding. But that molding is not the exact length I want. You understand what I'm saying? It's not the exact length because if I change it a little, I'm going to get an extra panel or I'm going to lose a panel. So this right now is simply a molding with that panel attached to it. So what I did is I turned this into a symbol. I turned this into a symbol. Right now, this is a molding with a panel attached to it. I turned this into a symbol. And here's the symbol right here. Here's the symbol right here. So as I change the length of the symbol, shit. Isn't that a symbol? Oh, no. Oh, no. That's not the symbol. Sorry, delete. That's not a symbol. This is the symbol right here. So I'm going to move a copy of this, zero sum, and I'm move it out, move it over 8 feet. Copy of it. See, okay, now watch. Now this is no longer a molding. This is a UU. Check it out. It's a fixture. It's a symbol. It's not a molding anymore. It's a symbol. Because now when I change the length of this thing, I still have 4 panels. That's the key. That's what I'm getting at. Now I still have 4 panels. Because in the existing conditions, I know it's 4 panels, but it's really hard to get it exact right on. So here's something right here. Now, just so you know, this is a symbol right here. But if I look at this over here, see, I didn't do this right. I mean, this is a molding still. This is still a molding right here. That's still a molding. So delete that. What I want to do is I want to take this piece, Control C. This is the new railing. I'm adding a new railing to it, right? I'm adding a new railing to it. Stick it right there. Shift F6. Where is it? What layer is this on? UU. Walls, railing, deck. Walls, railing, deck. Walls, railing, deck. Right there. So now I can see it. There it is. But I want 2 panels on it too, right? I want 2 panels. So I'm going to have to make this into a symbol too. Now I got 3. So now I got 2 plus. I want 2. So I just need to come over. I need to come over to here and UU change it to line style. Selected line is, how about 190? Is that going to give me 2 panels? UU line selected line. I know it's trial and error. 186. UU selected line 185. Not quite there. You see, I got a little bit of glass there still. UU selected line 184. Eventually, I think it'll just, there it is. It just disappeared. 2 panels. It disappeared. Now I turn this into a tools symbol, convert to symbol. It's a fixture exterior, advanced options. This is rail, glass, Cervantes, symbol. 2. Perfect. Now, I don't need that anymore. I don't need that anymore. No, don't save it. So now all I do is get my rail molding, no, rail glass symbol 2. There it is right there. I guess I got to get it. Whoop. There it is. Now see how long that is? In fact, over here, if you can see it right. Okay, here's the difference. That's the molding. That's that I'm made out of a molding. Not good. Get rid of it. That is, what is that? I think that's a symbol. And then that was really this piece here. So I can get rid of this right there. So now this is the one I want to use. And I want it to be, I think I want it to be, I don't know how one structure. The floor's at 119. So I want this to be at 119.25, UU 119.25, I think. The molding height. I don't know. Is that right? Maybe I don't know what I'm talking about again. UU layer. This is going to be on walls, rail, deck, blah, blah, blah. Walls, normal, rail, railings, deck. So now I just resize this to the right length. And because it's a symbol, it's not a molding anymore. It's going to stay the right, same number of, oh, here it is. Okay. 09. Put it on this other symbol right here. I had to make it out of two. There it is. See that? And now all I have to do is zoom into here and attach it. There it is. There it is. So this is sort of, I think this is sort of cool in the way this was sort of done. HR. And I'm going to review this in just a second. Do I like my lighting on this? Can you tell what's going on pretty good? So what am I getting at? I made this a symbol because that's the existing railing, and I can control where the spaces are. You can see the spaces in the glass rail, right? And then I know I want this to be 2, and I know exactly where it's ended. So these right here, this and this, these are now actually symbols. They started out as a molding with panels, a panel molding. And then so I can control the length and the number of spaces, I turn it into a symbol. Because if you look at this one over here, this railing over here, you will notice that HB, see, I got a little bit of a space there. Do I really want that space there and there? No. So I should figure out how many panels I want, make it that right length, turn it into a symbol, and then I can stretch the symbol and I'll keep the same number of panels. Piece of cake. Anyway, that was sort of cool. Anything else on this I want to talk about? Yeah. I don't think so. I think there was one other thing, if I can remember what it was. I don't know. This was sort of interesting. This right here, this little, how did I make this? Did I make it out of solids? No. I made this out of walls. These are walls right here. And I raised the floor up and raised the ceiling up so it's above this window. And why did I do that instead of a symbol? Because I don't know why. I guess I could have made it out of, not a symbol, I could have made it out of piece solid. I guess I could have made it out of a piece solid, but I made it out of walls. And then I added this corbel down here. I know why I was thinking about it, because what I was thinking about is if I could yes. I think this is why I initially started making it out of walls, and I don't know why that thing goes back there. I really don't right now. I'm not going to figure it out. Yes. 3. What I was going to do, yes, you motherfucker! God damn it. Yeah, I want to, man. Why can't I do it? 3. Oh, but what I was going to try to do is I was going to try to shape this wall to look like this corbel. That's what I was going to try to do, but I didn't do it. I didn't do it. 3. Why is that an automatic? Oh. How about if let's try something here. It's not an attic wall anymore. I'm not going to make it an attic wall, okay? That is the automatically, yes. Well, why is that automatically generated? I'm just playing around with you. I'm not going to make that, not going to make that an attic wall. Yes, I guess. Did it fix it? Well, actually, I guess. Yeah, see, now it fixed that right there. Now the question is, can I start manipulating this? Yeah. Now I can start manipulating it. And that was my purpose. That's why I was using it at walls. Because if I wanted to, 3 break, yeah, see? Now, down, down, -2. That's what I was thinking about doing. And I pull this over. I don't know if I can pull it over at all. I was, try this. Tab, tab, -12. And then I pull this down to here. And then I pull this up to here. I wonder if I can bend this. Hey, hang on. I'm gonna get rid of this. I'm gonna get rid of my corbel. I'm fussing around here. Hey, I can't. I can't curve that. I was going to, but I guess I got lazy and I didn't do it. And you can see this causes. Obviously, this causes other issues. So the corbel method was the best way to do it, and I'm not sure if this was necessary the way I did this, but I did. Anyway, that's the end. That's it. So I hope that was. Was there anything else I wanted to talk? That's it. That's it. Done. 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 That's the end. Oh, that's it. End meeting.